It's funny. I'm looking at I want to talk to Eric the Midget. He's on the phone. I should bring up that whole thing to Eric, right, Gary? That we were talking about the other day.
Yeah, because I haven't called him yet. I'm pulling a voicemail too. He's got a whole new agenda about. Well, I'll play it for you. But yeah, you should talk to him about that thing we were talking about.
No. Eric.
Good morning.
Morning. Eric wants to do red carpet interviews for us. And Gary even came to me and a lot of other people and said, don't have Eric do it because he's such a pain in the ass if we send him. That, first of all, he won't ask the questions that we give him to ask. You know how Eric's all starstruck and he's always trying to network himself into something. And so then Gary said, but Eric called him and said that he would ask whatever we wrote down on the piece of paper, within reason. I'm not going to get him killed, but, he would ask some of the more disturbing questions that he wants to do these red carpet interviews.
Sure.
So
but
everyone
then how's he getting to the red carpet?
Evidently, so Gary goes, that's the other thing. Gary goes, wait, then he's going to be a big pain in the ass. We got to get him to the red carpet. It's going to be a whole deal.
Yeah.
He's like J-Lo without the
With
talent.
the demands before any proof
without any proof that he's any good at it. So I said to Gary, I think it's worth having Eric do it. And he goes, well, why? I go, because it's going to be funny to hear all the problems Eric has. He's going to be calling every day. That's it. I know I said I'd do it, but I'm not doing it.
I couldn't answer.
Give him more lines then.
Here's why
I could even predict how funny it's going to be when Eric doesn't come through for us.
Right. Here's why
Because we have like a major red carpet event we were just invited to. And we would have Eric sit there and ask questions. And it's a major event. A lot of big stars.
Oh, he'd be quelling.
Right. But Gary goes, he'll never make it to the finish line.
I think we should have him do it because he's always asking us to let him do something. And I think, so give him what he wants and just let him, he'll get out.
Right. Just like when we got him the acting job.
Self-destruct.
Right.
He started yelling at Johnny. He started yelling at everyone.
Because it's close to, it's in L.A. and it's a major event. This is no low-level event. Big time event.
Right. Eric, what do you think?
Are you interested?
Yeah.
And you're going to go to the event and ask questions.
Yes.
And you're going to read what we had put on the piece of paper for you.
Yes.
Within reason.
Right.
Is there any way to test this out? Is there a preliminary event you could send him to just to see? Because you don't want to blow the opportunity on a really great event.
There's not a lot of red carpet.
And this is a great event. In fact, I'm not even giving you the name of the event because even Howard TV wants us to just,
Right. Keep it on the DL.
keep it on the DL.
We have a guaranteed spot on the red carpet.
On the red carpet. And what better than a kid in a wheelchair? Everyone's going to stop and talk to him. With that look of his, you can't avoid him. I mean, if you avoid him, you're a horrible person.
Right. People will cite you and talk about you on TMZ.
Yeah, there's no person that's going to avoid
Look at all the people
Eric.
avoiding. Eric the Midget.
Yeah, right. Isn't that mean as a kid in a wheelchair with a microphone?
Like, would Oprah walk by him?
No.
If she does, that's a major scandal.
He's heartless.
Heartless. You can't avoid Eric.
Absolutely not.
Like, all the do-gooders have to stop and go, oh, young man, how great that they have a handy-capable person on the red carpet. They don't know he's a miserable wretch.
Even Oprah would have to answer Howard Stern questions.
Yeah, she would. And she couldn't even leave. No one's going to be able to leave Eric if we can get him there.
How many questions would he have to ask?
Well, we arm our interviewers with 20, 30 questions, and we let them use their judgment how to mix it up and how to...
Could Eric even do that? No. Does he know how to mix things up, make those kind of judgments, use different questions for different people? I don't think he really can even handle that.
But that's for him that's his to deal with. In other words, he said, send me somewhere and I will deliver. So I'll send him and let him figure it out.
Eric, can you answer Robin's question? Can you mix it up and understand how to work read the room, so to speak?
Yes.
Are you sure he's there? Because all I've heard is yes.
Right. I don't even know if we're talking to Eric.
You think it's Sal playing a tape of Eric?
Maybe.
To prove that it's really you, Eric, and not Sal playing a tape, can you say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane?
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
They could have had that in the system.
They have everything.
Also, to prove that it's me, today is Johnny's birthday. Happy birthday, Johnny.
All right. How old is Johnny?
Johnny Jr., since about him turning 56.
I say we send Eric to the red carpet because you know what? It'll even be funny that Eric's going to fit all up and not even show up.
Okay.
And it'll prove to us once and for all that Eric's a
Eric the
All right.
That'll be your new name.
All right, Eric, I'm going to give you a shot at a major event.
Okay.
Let's see how you do. Let's see. I can't wait for the demands to start.
I know I could do it because there's two things. In 2006, I did a really good job on the red carpet of the Marine, interviewing the WWE stars and the stars of the movie, asking them questions off the top of my head.
Who told you did a good job?
Eric told himself.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. He's going to discount all your questions, and he's going to ask his own stupid little esoteric,
Eric, we're not
off the wall.
Yeah, we're not. I heard those interviews. I'm not interested in your questions. I want you to go with our questions. That's the point.
He can't do it.
We're doing a comedy show. We can't sit there and have you sucking up to everybody.
And then a couple of years ago, Jason Hervey was on the JFSC Stickum, and I interviewed him with questions off the top of my head.
But listen to me, Eric.
Anyone that was in there could tell you I did a good job.
But Eric, you can't ask questions off the top of your head. We're going to put them on a piece of paper. You got to ask those questions.
You understand?
You trust us. We know what to do.
He's going to sandbag you.
Are you going to sandbag me?
No.
All right. You're a man of your word?
Yes.
All right.
I heard the Jason Hervey interview. It was pretty boring, actually.
Well, that's why he can't.
I know.
It was the most boringest interview I
Stick
ever
to Howard's questions, Eric. Don't go on the top of your head.
Where's that picture of that girl you're
I
banging?
emailed it to her.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to get into it.
Open that up. Man, email that to me, too. I need to see that. Again. All right, Eric. I'll give you more details as we go along. You know what I mean? Like if J-Lo walks up to you, are you willing to ask her if she looks at the toilet paper after she wipes?
Yes.
All right. Practice on me. I just want to know. All right. I'm going to be J-Lo. You know what you got to ask. Here we go. Hi. Hello, paparazzi. You got to go, Miss Lopez.
Hey, Miss Lopez.
Oh, young man. Hello.
Hello. I wanted to ask if you look at the toilet paper after you wipe.
You insulting little midget. How dare you? Where's Mark Antony? Mark Antony, this little man, beat him up. All right. It sounds like you know what to do. I like it. All right. You sound good. And, you can butter her up a little bit. We'll have some softer questions and then get to the hard-hitting ones, like do you wipe with the toilet paper?
Right.
Like, would you ask, are you willing to ask her, does your super big ass make super big turds?
Oh.
George, why don't you do that? Excuse me, Miss Lopez, does your super big ass make super big turds? Eric, you know what I mean? I'm not.
Oh, the humor here.
You gotta have balls of steel.
Right.
Right.
You're gonna be okay with it?
Yeah, I'll be all right with it.
All right. All right. Okay. I'm gonna give you a shot then.
You're willing to trust him.
What's the matter, George? It's a man.
I'm trying to contain myself.
George is losing it today.
Now you know why I sit in my room all weekend.
You need to recover from all this.
Where can I go?
Hilarity.
George is having the best time.
Oh,
Yeah.
my. Oh, my,
I wish I was
my.
having as good a time.
We used to write questions for George, but now we know him.
I'm on to the game now.
Right.
George used to run from these questions.
I did, as a matter of fact. I got one of those questions at a Star Trek convention.
What was the question?
I can't remember, but it was something about having intercourse with the female alien. And her orifice was near the top of the
head.
creature.
Yes. Hey, Mike, what did you want to say to Eric?
Oh, I think he's a lying little piece of shit. He's always sticking it in your back, Howard. I don't know how you can trust him.
I'm going to give him a shot. I'm going to give him a shot because, you know what? Believe me, I think he's lying to me now. I don't think he's going to come through.
No. Yeah, you know he's not going to. He's going to get there and fly off the top of his head.
Yeah,
of course.
I think he's going to get to the red carpet, and he's going to ask the most boring questions and not do what we ask him to do.
Absolutely. Look what he did up there in the French. Made a big-ass scene and everything like that. Poor John Langford, he didn't want him up there.
Right.
I mean, come on. He's getting pressed, and he's got notoriety with you guys. You got to be thankful. You got to be kissing your ass.
All right, Mike. Well, let's see what happens. This is an experiment. We're going to give Eric his shot.
All right, I'll be listening.
All right. He says he can ask the tough questions, like, did you ever let one of your chihuahuas lick your private parts?
Mike is another stupid idiot. He said I was in France.
I don't know.
Canada.
France. Same thing. All right, Eric, you're on.
I wasn't even in the French part of Canada. I was in the British part.
And by the way, is your assistant there going to put up a fight with you going to the red carpet?
Does he approve of this?
Yeah.
You discussed it with him?
Yes.
He's willing to stand there on the red carpet and help you.
Right.
Okay.
There is a test on Monday if you wanted. American Idol has their auditions in San Francisco.
No, I'm sending you to a major red carpet event. Like, could you, like, are you going to, would you say to J-Lo, have you ever seen a midget's penis?
Right.
Can you ask her that?
Yes.
All right, then you're my guy.
And then when you say you want to see mine.
Can you ask George Clooney the same question?
Howard, I just want to check, Eric, you said you don't say the word midget, but would you say it if we wrote it for you?
Yeah.
All right. The guy's a team player. He's on my team now.
I'm shocked.
All right, Eric.
He's cooperating so far.
You won't change it to, you won't change the question, for example, to like, have you ever seen an actor's penis?
Or a little person.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure they probably have seen actors' penises.
Right. All right, Eric. All right, so it shows you he gets it. All right, Eric. Discussion over. I'm giving you a shot.
Right. I was just thinking with the American Idol one, that would be funny, me interviewing some of the weirdos that would show up to that.
Yeah, well.
Well,
but
let us do the program.
Yeah, let us start with this, and we'll craft some very interesting questions for you, and you'll be on a major red carpet. That's for sure.
Right.
All right. Good luck.
Okay. Thank
Later.
you.
All right. There he is. He asked me for a shot. I'm giving it to him, and I'll tell you why I'm giving it to him. Because I think he's going to fist up. That's what I think.
Eric the Midget gets the green light to work the red carpet by asking J-Lo about his midget penis and agreeing not to add any questions of his own.
Right.
And anything else that happened today, we'll talk about on Wrap-Up.
Yeah, Eric the Midget saying that he'll ask whatever questions we write down. Even if he meets J-Lo, he's going to ask her with her big ass, does she get super big turds out of there?
He said. Right. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. All right.
Speaking of J-Lo, Eric the Midget gets the green light to work the red carpet, provided that he asks the questions that are written, no matter how graphic or offensive they might be, and he agrees to not insert any of his own questions in there. Gary, will he be able to do that?
I hope so, and I hope he'll be able to work with me because I'll be the one who'll be talking to him and guiding him, and we've had our differences, but I want him to do the best that he can. My whole wrap on this is, and I'll be really upfront, I don't think he can do it. But he's asked for the chance, and I'm like, okay, maybe if we give him the chance, he'll either shut up or perform.
Why don't you think he can do it?
Because everything bothers him. I need this, I need that, I can't ask him. But today, I have to say, based on his attitude today, I'm having a big change of heart. He was there. There was no complaining today.
No complaining at all. He did what was asked, and I guess we'll see what happens when he eventually hits the red carpet.
I see Eric the Midget's on the phone, but I'll have to get to him later. I don't want to keep Whitney waiting. Eric's being the usual pain in the ass asshole.
What's his deal now?
I don't know, but I'm probably going to take him off the red carpet job.
Well, that didn't last long, did it?
Wait till you see the letter he sent. Just as a preview to that conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, I'm going to deal with you later, but
Okay.
he sent me a letter, and among the things he's now saying, that he won't ask the questions we write for the
And
red
that was
carpet.
the whole deal.
Yeah. So it's like, it's over.
So he was lying all along.
He lies about everything.
When he said that he would do it.
Hey, you didn't let me know what the event
I told
was.
you it was a high-level event.
Yeah. There's
You're not going, Eric. You're a pain in my ass.
There's 2 high-level events coming up. I didn't know if it was the VMAs or the Emmys.
Well, what difference does it make?
You don't get to pick and choose.
Eric, this isn't an assignment for you. You don't follow orders. It's never going to happen.
I'm not going to ask a bunch of stupid ass.
All right.
No, you're going to ask boring questions.
He goes, Johnny, he writes me a letter. Wait, I got to read you this letter. Whitney will wait 2 seconds. I got to read you this letter. This kid is out of his friggin' mind. He says to me, Howard, please.
Dumbass midget.
He says, please make me your red carpet guy, and I'll ask.
For
yeah, begged for this. Begging. And so we were on the air, and I said, okay, Eric, I found an event. You're going to meet some really great stars. We've been invited to be on the red carpet. I'm going to let you be the guy who asks the questions. Can you handle it? Oh, yes, I can handle it.
And we said, any question we write, you'll ask.
Oh, yes, I can do any question. Don't worry, I'm a pro. And I said, and you know what was funny? Gary says to me, don't get started with him. You know it's not going to work out. I said, you know what? Of course it's not going to work out. I said, but let's see how long it takes Eric to self-destruct. It took a day.
Didn't take any time.
All right, here's a note he wrote to Johnny Fratto. Johnny, there's no period at all that I will allow any Howard TV wanted to come to his home and follow him on his trip to do
the
these
whole
things.
thing.
All right, I understood that. I would have said the same thing. I don't want people in my home with a camera, so I was like, Eric was being reasonable. You know, no way I want cameras in my house. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not going to argue with Eric on that. But then he goes,
what's going on in there, though?
Then he goes, yeah, exactly. Who knows what's going on in there?
It's not my home. It's my parents. They don't want the kids.
All right, fair enough. I agree with you. That's your right. That had nothing to do with what I asked you.
I was answering Robin's question.
Right.
Howard, you understand that no one asked to shoot at his home.
Right.
Doug's note said that they wanted to start on the journey, start from the car.
Well, this is what I'm getting to.
My parents own the car.
Yeah, but nobody asked.
Oh, stop
here we
it.
Nobody asked to be in your house. And you're already yelling and demanding things. You're a lunatic.
No, I'm not.
And I do feel bad for you that you're handicapped, multiple handicaps. But you know what? But the bottom line is, whatever's locked inside your head is crazy.
You can have any psychiatrist test me. I will come out 100% sane.
I can't imagine. But anyway, so here goes. I also do not want them in the car with John.
With who?
I guess that's his assistant, you know.
It's Jan. It's
Jan.
pronounced Jan.
Jan. Jon. Jan. And by the way, tell Jan it's John in this country. Jon is John.
It's Danish.
Well, whatever. This is America, pal. Jan is Y-O-N.
Right.
Here in America. You want to be Jan, it's Jan.
Ask Jon Stewart.
I also do not want them in the car with John. And when we drive to L.A., if they want HD video of the trip down there, I have my Amazon.com list, a HD Sony video with case, tripod, and microphones. He wants us to go buy
so
him.
now he's holding him up to buy him a camera.
Yeah.
So
the
this
whole
is a
thing.
shakedown for video equipment.
Shakedown for video
So
equipment.
he's going to take the
want,
video equipment after he does 1 or 2 interviews.
You know, he
and
can't
use it for his own purpose.
And because it's his parents' car, he can't have cameras in the car.
Yeah, he can have his own camera.
Yeah. All right. Then he starts in with what he needs, his special, he wants his accommodation. As long as they give us a room with 2 good beds, that works. It doesn't need to be a 4 or 5 star hotel. Last thing about the hotel, they want to pay for 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. I was hoping one more night so I can go see Jimmy Kimmel and Lopez tonight. You know, he's got a whole itinerary.
Yeah.
All right. That I can put up with.
He doesn't know about jobs. Jobs have a certain limit.
Yeah, but okay, even that I can put up with. If the guy was compliant and he says, hey, I'll have the cameras.
If he's really going to do the job.
Yeah, I would give him an extra day in the hotel. None of this I have a problem with. That's fair enough. But then he starts in with his... Before I end, I want to address the question issue. Look, I'd like to be a team player, but the problem is, this red carpet event, I do not want to ask super stupid-ass crazy questions to TV celebrities that if I get any more TV work, I might have to be working with. So here is what I want to do. Ask questions that you, myself, and maybe Johnny Jr. write that are racy and funny, not boring run-of-the-mill questions.
Oh, Johnny Fratto, and Johnny Jr. are going to write the questions.
That's it. Eric, we're done. No red carpet event for you. I'll get someone else to do it. I already have 20,000 people lined up waiting to do this who all want to be on that red carpet. Okay? We're done. No trip to LA.
So that way you'll be safe. If you get to work with any of these people, you won't have asked them stupid questions.
Yeah, in case you get future acting gigs, you'll be safe. Don't worry, no one will be upset with you. I was going to add, we were going to write questions that I thought were appropriate. Not crazy, but, racy.
Yeah.
What's a racy question you're going to ask, Eric? You can't even think of one.
Eric, the shit. Not off the top of my head.
Yeah, of course.
Eric, the lame-ass midget.
This is my living. This is what I do. You want to be a part of it? Follow orders. I mean, this is a disaster.
So is it done?
Done.
All right, Eric, you don't have to do anything now. You can just sit in your room.
Eric's a shit cock.
Yeah. The weekend of the event, you could be in your room. You'll be safe. Your parents won't be bugged.
See Lopez or Jimmy Kimmel
None of my cameras will be there. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Lopez, everyone will be, away. You'll be safe.
Eric,
have a nice life.
Ridiculous midget.
You're nuts. You tell me you're not going to be a pain in the ass. Already you're a pain in the ass. You're writing letters to Johnny. Johnny, what's with this kid?
I don't know, Howard. I had no idea that letter was coming. I thought he was going to be happy because last week he said he was going to do exactly what you told him to do. So I have no idea.
Yeah, well,
Eric,
I'm done.
You don't want to lose this thing, do you?
He already lost it.
He lost it. It's over. I've had it.
Oh, Howard, you got to give him another.
No, there's no way, man, because there's no way he's going to read the questions.
I was trying to explain to him it's not him saying the questions, it's the show saying the questions, and everybody understands that.
Well, I said to Gary, I said, how long do you think Eric the Midget's going to be able to do this with a good attitude? And I said, he's never even going to get to L.A. for the event. And sure enough, here we are, a day later. He's already writing notes. Right. No way, I'm doing this. No way, no,
Can't have this, won't do that. I need an extra this.
I need extra days. I mean, it's,
I need a camera.
No cameras in my car. It's forget it.
I need an extra room. Eric, they got a cameraman out here.
It's all right. Johnny, you don't have to go through this. I'm done with Eric. I'm not sending him.
It doesn't fringe.
I'm not sending him.
I'm going to solve that forward problem of yours.
Yeah, that's all right.
Whenever anybody asks you for that forward, here's what you got to say. Yeah, I got a forward. And then you tell them that's about $20,000. $20,000 for the forward. And everybody will quit asking.
Right, everyone will quit asking. Right. Yeah, see, $20,000. 10,000 will chase them away.
I'll tell them 20,000. You got to have 20,000 for the forward.
All right, well, I got
20,000.
I got Whitney Cummings here. I can't spend all day on this. But, Eric, are we clear? You don't have the pressure to have to ask questions anymore.
You better agree right now. Oh, I don't want to hear about this later.
Eric, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Is he there?
Good. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Just fucking agree. Agree.
No, there's no agreeing.
It's over. He's done.
It's done.
Can't we just sail through this if he agrees?
No. He's not going to do it.
Because he'll always back out at the very end when we have completely committed and everybody's on board.
This is a great event.
Back out again.
There's going to be great stars there. I can't trust this to do the right thing.
We need a pro.
I got to get one of my pros in there.
You said the other night. They even gave you a test question and you did it.
But he didn't know then who he'd have to ask it of, Johnny.
Yeah, I told him it was a top event.
So what's the difference?
Johnny, I got to go. Thanks, Johnny.
You can talk to him off the air, but
talk to him off the air.
It's over.
Tell John Hines the best hamburger in L.A. is the Apple Pan.
All right, I'll let him know. Eric, were you clear with me now? You don't have to do it.
All right, I wish I could.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not going to work out. You're not my kind of guy. You're not a team player.
So what you're saying is what your wife and other people do for Extra and Access Hollywood. That's boring.
Yeah.
Well, they already have those shows.
I respect what Access Hollywood and Extra does for their show. That's the kind of show they do. People ain't listening to me for that. If you want to go get a job with Access Hollywood and Extra, you should contact them.
Yeah.
This is the Howard Stern Show. I don't need to put on kinds of questions that Access Hollywood does. They do a fine job with it. And yeah, what my wife does for them is she'll tell you, it's a bland, kind of very safe interview.
Well, one thing's for sure, the fact that I'm neither a female or gay, I don't give a shit what the hell the females and guys are wearing to the event. So I'm not going to be asking any of that.
Yeah, all right. Eric, you're not going to ask anybody anything.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's the Eric show.
I mean, you're not getting it.
You were going for the Howard Stern show.
Yeah. Wayne, go ahead real quick, and I got to get to Whitney Cummings. Go ahead.
Howard, why don't you put up with this ignorant-ass midget all the time?
I'm not. I gave him a shot. He lied to me. He lied to me, and he said that he was going to ask the questions that we wrote, and he lied. I knew he was lying. I was ferreting him out. Yes, Bill.
Hey, this guy's such a great Howard. What happened to the real doll that you were making?
Please. Please. All right, Eric. Yeah, listen. Just don't waste my time and write me angry letters.
I wish you would reconsider this.
No.
What? We can't. You won't answer the question or ask the questions we want.
That was the deal.
Hey, Yucko.
Hey, why don't you throw me on the red carpet? You know I got balls of steel more than this little midget mutant.
You know, you would be good out on the red carpet.
Yeah, but who's going to approach a clown in a dirty outfit?
They're going to steer clear.
They walk up to Lisa G with all that L'Oreal cheap makeup.
Yucko, let me think about that.
All right, thanks.
Well, there's a team player.
Yeah, I know he'll ask the questions.
But I don't even trust him. I think he'll go way worse.
Yeah, he'll write some of his own.
Yeah. Eric, it just isn't meant to be. I knew you wouldn't be able to go through with it. I knew this about you. I'm not even angry with you. It's who you are. It's not in, Eric, listen.
I only have to thank him for being honest.
It's not in your makeup to ask people questions that we write. It's not for you.
You could do it. You could be really good at it.
Yeah, I don't want to put that kind of pressure on him. And
But
I know
he's
going to choke when he gets out there. It's not
he'll
for
never
him.
be able to read the question.
Listen, I've done this kind of thing.
It's hard.
I've gone on red carpets. It's not easy to walk up to a celebrity and ask him a goofy question.
Yeah.
And Eric isn't up to it. It's not his thing.
Well, here's the other thing. When I did my Idol show, I tried reading questions off of a page. I did awful.
Yeah, all right. So it's not for you.
So why
there
did you decide you could do this in the first place?
Well, you let me finish. When I did the red carpet event for the WWE and also the thing on the JFSC, those were questions just right off the top of my head, and I was able to easily come up with.
Yeah, and they were horrible.
Sound them off real fast.
How many people are playing those over and over again?
No one. They're not funny.
Well,
right. Eric, I got to go. I've got Whitney Cummings here. She's going to talk about what went down at the roast.
What I'm saying is the difference is that reading them, I was
right. It's not for you.
Slow, but if you let me do it off the top of my head, I could spout the questions off fast.
Eric, you know what it is? These events are too important to me, and I gotta ask very specific questions that Fred writes and Benji and Sal and Richard. And
this is not for you.
Yeah. This isn't for you. This isn't your thing. Well, when something comes up for you, like a fringe or something, then I'll get in touch with you, okay? This isn't for you. It's going to make you uncomfortable. If cameras make you uncomfortable, you don't want my cameras. It's enough.
He's saying he can't even read off the paper. He was never going to be able to do this anyway.
Right.
I really...
Listen, Eric, I'll test you real quick. I got to get to Whitney Cummings. You ready? I'm walking down the red carpet. I'm Bruce Willis. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Hey, Bruce Willis.
Hi. What's up, buddy? Come on.
I was just wondering, what was your favorite role to play?
Oh, God.
My favorite role was, what was the detective's name? Detective Munch. Whatever his name is. John,
was the Die Hard thing.
John Die Hard.
John
McClane. That's my favorite.
So you know. Why are you asking me the question?
Well, all right. He wanted to know. My favorite was playing John McClane.
Is there going to be a Die Hard 5?
Probably not. No one's in discussion with me about it.
Well, you know,
those
they don't
questions are
stand
flying.
around like this, Eric.
No, I'm standing around. I like this kid. Go
But,
ahead.
you know, you're
What
not
else?
standing around. Somebody's calling your name.
Oh, okay. I got to go. Hold on a second. Hey, hold on. Let me introduce you to my friend. Name another star.
Let's see.
Samuel L. Jackson.
There you go.
All right. Samuel L. Jackson is here. Hi. Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh, my God. Who's that?
Samuel L. Jackson.
What the heck
Does he sound like him?
happened to him?
What up? What up?
I was wondering how, on average, how many times a day would you say that you use the F word?
Oh, man, I don't give a shit about the man. I don't give a fuck about it, man. I do it all the time. Not in my movies, of course. Wait, here's Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming in. Hello. What is the question?
I was wondering, are you going to be in the sequel to The Expendables?
Yes. Yes, I will be.
Oh, man.
All right. Listen, I got to go. Eric, thank you. That's pretty good stuff. It's fascinating.
For some show, but not this.
Not for this show.
For the shitty show.
But I love you, man. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. We'll have plenty of people who can fill your spot.
You know what? You shouldn't have done this to him because he's very disappointed
Well,
now.
what do you mean shouldn't have done this to him?
No, you
he did
knew
it to me.
he'd never be able to do it.
Well,
and so you set him up.
No, I gave him a shot.
No, you
I gave him a shot.
set him up to get all excited about doing the red carpet
Well,
and meeting these famous people, and now you're taking it
Maybe
away
you're
from
right.
him.
Maybe you're right. We shouldn't even discuss it
Shouldn't
with
have
him.
done this.
Right. All right, Eric, I apologize.
I wish you'd reconsider.
Nah,
There's nothing to reconsider.
Eric, I need my questions asked, not the ones off the top of your head. The ones off the top of your head weren't that bad. They were great. Like, what's your favorite movie role? But
Will there be a Die Hard 5? Will there be a sequel to The Expendables? I'm into numbers.
How many times you use the F word?
5. All right, Eric, I got to go.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I don't know how I can reconsider this. Do you want to read our questions? No.
I just thought of something. Did you hear your name mentioned on the Entourage?
Yes, I did.
I did
Yes, thank you.
mention that to you. Yeah,
Eric,
that
thank
was
you.
funny.
All right, got to go. We'll talk again soon.
Okay.
All righty. Later.
Bye.
Yeah, no, Eric, this isn't for Eric. He doesn't want to do this.
But I'm now thinking that was cruel. That was cruel.
Very cruel. All right. Hey, Robin, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Morning.
I was calling to talk to you about the red carpet event, the Emmys, and yesterday's call and all.
Oh, are you going to watch it?
Eric, there's nothing to talk about. We asked you to do it. You said you would. You said that you'd ask any questions that we wrote on the paper. You know the kind of questions we ask. And then, I said to Gary, watch Eric self-destruct. It'll be funny. Because Gary didn't even want me to offer it to you. I said, no, Eric will get up on his own. And within a day, you write to Johnny Fratto, no way I'm letting Howard tape this on TV. No way I'm asking any questions they write. And Eric, it's not for you. It's clear. How would I reconsider? There's nothing to reconsider. You're not going to do what I need you to do. That's called a job. The boss needs you to do something, you do it. Your reasoning is sound. You are afraid that you're going to be a big actor in Hollywood, and then all of these people you ask silly questions to on the red carpet are going to be angry with you. Okay. This isn't for you, this job. What's to reconsider? You mean you're willing to go out to California and ruin my show?
Do something that we can't use?
Yeah. You mean you want us to go pay for you to go out to California and do something and put you up in a hotel and to get you to this great event, and then you're going to ruin it? What would I reconsider?
For starters, I'm already in the state.
Well, I know you're in this. That's true.
But we still have some expenses to incur.
Oh, yeah. I got to transport him, which he doesn't want me taping for Howard TV. I got to put him up in a hotel.
Yeah. He wants you to buy him a camera.
Wants me to buy him a camera for his car. I mean, you got all kind of demands. It's not going to go easily. It's not for you.
Oh, I think it is. It's just...
What?
The one sticking point is the questions. I would do
That's
this.
the only reason we're sending you.
Yeah, we write funny questions that we want the answers to from these celebrities.
I would do this for you or any other show if
You do it for another show. That's a good idea.
it wasn't
Do it for Riley's show.
Riley Martin show.
if it was not for the questions.
Eric, you're missing the entire point.
The whole point is that we want to ask our questions. That's the whole point of sending you there.
They're stupid, juvenile.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right.
Now you're getting it.
And your point is?
They're below me.
Well, then you're staying home. That's why you're staying home.
You're too good for it. You're absolutely right. We're below you.
And I got a bigger question for you, Eric.
And you can below me.
And are you really so delusional that you think that if you go to an event and you insult Bruce Willis, that you're never going to work again? As opposed to the fact that you're never going to work again because you have no talent?
Are you so delusional that you think I would spend my time awake listening to your chest 1 hour show instead of sleeping?
What 1 hour show?
The
The one that follows this show, you moron.
So I don't understand the question.
You scored the highest of everybody on that IQ test. Yeah, right. I say that test was fixed.
And I say that you're not that smart.
Are we testing Eric's IQ?
No, he won't let us.
Of course,
that became an issue. He says he does thinks the test is fixed. He won't take a test because it must be fixed if I scored high.
Right.
Retract that, jackass.
Will you take it?
I never said that. No one set it up for me to take it here on the West Coast.
Okay, Eric, will you take an IQ test if I set it up tomorrow?
Yes.
I say we should just set it up without.
Well, set it up. I'd like to know his IQ once and for all.
We're going to set it up.
All right.
I mean, it won't happen tomorrow, but within the next week, I want to send you for an IQ test. I believe I beat you by 15 to 20 points.
You say his IQ will be around 100.
The guy, Eric, what's 9 times 8?
Yeah,
Eric, what's 9 times 8?
That would be 72.
Okay, what's 9 times 7?
Why do you have to do this? I mean...
Because the IQ test is going to be like this.
Hey, by the way, Eric, in the future, I've asked you 9 times 7 your last 4 calls in a row, and you haven't known it yet the first time.
The IQ test you get to take on a complete night of sleep. I have only had about an hour and a half before making this call.
Eric, you could keep me up for 5 days. I know 9 times 7.
Right.
Do we always catch you when you haven't had sleep?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You think if you slept, you'd know 9 times 7?
Later in the morning, he will know.
That's really weird that you need sleep to know 9 times 7.
And he's not smart enough to know he should go to sleep.
I'm going to put him at about a 105.
I can tell you something. If 9 times 7, if I couldn't get that because I didn't sleep, I'd sleep every night. I would never miss a night's sleep. And what are you so busy that you can't sleep?
Waiting for us to come on?
No, I stay up till the news is over, and then I go to sleep. But, I was talking to Johnny for a while.
So how many hours of sleep? I mean, how long did you talk to Johnny?
For maybe an hour.
All right.
Jeez.
So, poor Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny's got Eric and small kids.
He's got for somebody who doesn't work, he's got the busiest schedule.
Right.
He was calling me, so.
Right. So what time did you get to bed? About midnight? The news is on at 11.
Sometime after midnight.
Yeah. And so that should have given you at least 6 hours of sleep.
Not really. He's on the West Coast.
Oh, right. That's right. So you had at least 3 hours. You should know 9 times 7 after 3 hours.
After 3 hours, you should know 9 times 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to... Gary might be right. Gary might beat you by at least 20 points. What?
63.
Okay. We don't even remember the question now. You're screaming out 63.
Well, it took him a while to find his calculator.
Right.
No, I don't have one in my hand.
So it's on the desk.
What times table could you do right now on limited sleep?
I don't No.
Well, you better get a lot of sleep before that IQ test.
He says he'll get a full night's sleep.
All right.
But I don't see how he could be that bright since he doesn't understand that those questions are the only reason to send him to the red carpet.
Well, I know. He goes, the only sticking point is I don't want to ask your question. It's the only point of sending him. Hey, Johnny, why are you on the phone with Eric for
an hour?
Oh, Howard, you have no idea what the f is going on here. I'm sending it to you guys right now. Eric, one of the things that you don't know, Howard, is that Keith, we got him a deal with Visa.com.
Right.
And to support, they want him to be the Visa ambassador.
Wow.
And wait a minute, I'm very, very concerned because there's something in here that Eric signed, but I don't know if he realized he signed it. And that is to do this Visa thing, and I'm sending the agreement over to Will right now, and Gary, he has to be dressed like a bee.
Right. What's the hang-up?
Well, I want to make sure there is no hang-up because he already signed it.
So you don't think Eric knows that?
You're telling me Eric got a contract with Visa.com and a paying gig, and all he's got to do is dress up like a bee?
Yes.
Do you know that, Eric?
No. Were you on Ambien when you made that deal?
No. This was done in the daytime, and Eric, you got the contract. I can show you that what they have right now, you have. And it does say that you got to dress like the bee.
Well, how many times a day does he have to be? Does he have to be 24 hours a day?
No, it's a lot of big events. He gets to go to an Oakwood game and all kinds of shit. They got him all kinds of stuff.
Dressed as a bee.
Dressed as a bee.
You really think that I was dressed like a bee?
Well, there's one more thing.
You're dressing like a rat
Gary's got it right now. Wait a minute. There's one more catch. Jan, his roommate Jan, has to. And by the way, Howard, Jan.
Wait, Johnny, did he sign this already?
He signed it. It's done.
So, Eric, what?
Eric, you got it.
And Johnny, did you negotiate the deal?
I negotiated. It's a wonderful deal. Gary and Will both have it right now.
Did you tell Eric ahead of time that he had to be dressed as a bee?
It's in the contract.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did you explain it to him?
No.
You told him to read the contract.
I told him to read the contract like you got to do business.
Right.
You read the contract. It says there could be costumes and things involved.
How long is the commitment?
6 weeks. And it can go longer. If he does it right, it can go longer.
Is it good money?
So now after the anything, though, now I'm paranoid because, you know what I mean?
Is it good money?
It's great money. It's amazing. You got the contract. Will and Gary should have the contract right now.
And what does Jan have to do?
Jan has to dress like a flower.
What?
I said, I definitely know that's not going to happen.
Well, then how could you sign a contract?
Then how can you make any money?
You agreed. And by the way, Jan's last name is Johnson.
Jan Johnson?
So it's Jon. It looks like John. So why isn't it Jan Johnson?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Jan Johnson.
So did John sign the contract, Jan?
No.
So you can't
compel him.
You can't
compel him to dress as a flower, but Eric's got to dress like a bee.
They want both. And they got the costuming and they got everything ready. And if you look at the contract, look at what they gave him.
Wow. No, hey, Eric, are you going to do it?
Hell no. There's no way that I'm dressed like a bee or Jan's dressed like a flower.
You could at least dress like a bee, Eric. It's no big. It's Beezid. It's a mascot. It's wonderful.
I don't care what animal the company is.
Big fucking.
What is the big deal about being dressed as a bee?
Isn't everything he wears doesn't look like a costume?
Yeah, if I was Eric, what's the big deal about being dressed as a bee? For Beezid.
I'm not.
Yeah. Why don't you go do the red carpet thing dressed like a bee and no one will recognize you on the red carpet when you're
but I mean, it's an acting gig, basically.
That's exactly right. I mean, there are famous actors who played the Fruit and Fruit of the Loom commercials.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
At least you don't have to be a fruit.
Like, what famous actor would that be?
Oh.
George Clooney.
Right.
The apple.
Jennifer Aniston.
I think she was the grapes.
Who knows? It could lead to more acting work. Maybe next time you'll be a bedbug.
Well, Eric, you gotta pull the trigger on this one too, because Howard took me 2 weeks to go back and forth with these Beasley people. 2 weeks.
Wow. All right, well...
Then after last night, I got completely paranoid after this thing with the Emmys.
Well, let me see the contract.
So that's the picture.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Here's what they want. Here's Eric in the bee costume.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I would pay to see that.
Why did you sign it, Eric, if you didn't want to do it?
I looked at it up and down. I did not see that as a stipulation to the deal.
It's in there. It's in there.
What paragraph?
You know what, Howard? I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
It's in there. It says something about costuming or wearing their T-shirts and stuff like that. Anything that they want him to wear.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Johnny.
Okay, buddy.
All right. It's Johnny Ferrato. He's representing Eric.
Constantly renegotiating Eric's deals.
Eric, what are you going to do? How are you going to get out of this? You've got a signed agreement.
I'm just not going to go up dressed as a bee or yawn as a flower at the most.
No, well, that's violation of the contract. They don't have to pay you.
I'll wear their T-shirts and whatever else, but not doing that.
He doesn't understand a contract.
Right. All right. Well, anyway, regarding this, you being on the red carpet, it's really not happening. Sorry. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand how you can agree with me that you're going to... See, this is you. This is why people making contracts with you and stuff. I say to you, hey, Eric, we'll write the questions and you'll ask them. And you went, okay, I'm okay with it. And we rehearsed it and you were fine with it. And then all of a sudden you go, well, I see the event's a big event. I'm not going to do it. So how can I go along with it? I understand this isn't for you. Okay? I got to go, though.
I wish you would... I'll agree to do your question.
No,
we can't trust
I don't
you.
trust you. I know you'll get there and you won't do it. I know it, Eric. And that will make me crazy. You can't sabotage me like that.
I'll put my dignity and respect for the actors aside for one day.
Howard, no. We're looking for people going there with a good attitude. He's going there reluctantly.
I know. Yeah, Eric, it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's not for you. I'm making the decision. It's not good for you. It's not good for your acting career.
You'll watch the Emmys at home.
Right. All right, but thank you anyway.
The only question I could think of that I'd ask off the top of my head is to Arnold, what do you think you screwed more, our state or your wife?
All right. Well, we that's very disrespectful. We wouldn't even ask you to do that. It's not even funny. All right, Eric, I got to go. Thank you, though. And good luck with Beezid and everything.
Please reconsider the Emmy thing.
No. Eric, it's not for you. You've got a horrible attitude. You don't want to do it. You're the one who said you wanted to do it, and then you took it back and you wrote that angry letter. I can't put you out there. It's too important to us.
I wasn't thinking clearly.
But, Eric, how do we know you don't get to the red carpet and then not be able to do it because you had no enthusiasm for it?
Right. I can't trust the situation now. Please, I'm not doing it to bust your balls. I even yell at him.
It's cost too much money.
No. Yeah, you know what it is to put him up in a hotel? A lot of money. Eric the Midget is on the phone.
Haven't we talked to him already this morning?
I know.
Shouldn't he be going to sleep?
I am awake just a little bit longer because I talked to Johnny after talking to you guys, and I definitely I do not want any opportunities to pass me by from this point on, so I agree to do the red carpet event as is with questions and all.
Will says to me, we have to have him do it because he'll get up and it'll be the funniest thing ever.
See, I don't think he'll get up funny.
Will was yelling at me during the commercials. He said, you got to send him because he won't do it. He's going to say he's going to do it, and then he's not going to. What was your point of view on this, Will?
Just for me, it's a no-brainer.
Right.
Like, I mean, if we're doing this for comedy purposes,
right,
this is the best option.
Right.
Because he's not going to get it right. The demands are going to start in another week, I give him.
Right.
And, it's just going to be a complete nightmare.
So is it going to wind up with us having nobody on the red carpet, or
no, he'll
be there?
It could end up though with having absolutely worthless tape.
Absolutely. Yes. That's what I know will
See,
happen.
the only thing that's going to be funny is the reaction on the air. The tape is going to be useless.
That's probably true.
Well, Fred, you're useless.
That may be true, but I'm about as useful as your legs.
So, Will, the tape will probably be useless, but the yelling at him will probably be funny.
Absolutely.
I see what you're saying.
But we could yell at him without the expense in the tapes.
And we could get some good tape.
Right.
I mean, Eric's saying he will read the questions at this point. So
but you can't believe a thing he
even
says.
said that he can't read. Really.
Well, even that's funny. I can't read.
And he's not trustworthy either.
And he's stupid.
I am not stupid.
Well, we're going to do an IQ test to determine that.
Here's the bottom line. We let Eric do the red carpet. This is an option. Knowing full well that A, we'll probably never even get him to the red carpet because something will go wrong.
Right, on the day of.
Right. B, he's going to become a pain in the ass as soon as I agree to this. Like, Doug's not going to be able to tape it for Howard TV and all this other shit.
Which is a question. Eric, are you willing to agree to all of the stipulations now?
Well, not the...
See.
No, I don't want... No, I understand you don't want cameras in your house.
Right. They could tape me at the event.
But what about in the car?
No, not that either.
He's a pain in the ass.
What's the big deal about the car?
Right, and we don't have to buy you tires for your handicap van like you put in that email.
Oh, my God. I didn't even hear that.
Hey, what's new tires, oil change?
He's going to nickel and dime you for everything.
Well, that's my point. Let's agree to it, and then by tomorrow we'll be done with him anyway.
Did you pay complete attention to that? That was not me. I was saying that because that's what my dad says from every trip from here to L.A. using that van from this point on. Mileage money has to be included to cover upkeep on that van. It's his van that he makes payments for.
Oh.
See, it's just a whole mishigas.
No, you don't want to get started with
him. You want to get started retiring his car and then oil changes.
Eric, you realize we're doing you the favor. You're not doing us the favor, right?
I realize that.
So you have to give a little bit.
Yeah, but he's saying he has no money and that his dad makes him get
The only
tires.
thing he gives us is aggravation.
That's it.
Howard, listen, in all fairness, I'd be willing to give him a small stipend to make the trip, to cover gas and stuff, but I'm not putting tires on the van.
Right.
He's going to want a new paint job on the
Do we need to
thing.
redecorate your house?
No,
I would like a hot tub.
And what's the explanation for in your email? Okay, so you need tires, and then at one point you're like, just buy me something off my Amazon list.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was
the camera.
He wants a camera, a tripod, and everything so that he can tape himself in his car. And any idiot knows he has an Amazon list of things that he needs, including a camera. He's so obnoxious.
This is just a
And why would we want you to tape it when we have a full, we would have a professional crew person tape it in the car and we'd get the right sound and the right picture.
Right. You're not going to be able to tape it the proper way. Right, Dougie? He can't tape.
No, absolutely not, but I'm tempted to let him try, and he also wants to edit it. I'd love to see what that looks like.
Oh, my God.
Guys, you're going to end up with nothing.
Exactly. I know. My gut is telling me to just bail on this whole thing.
Bail on it?
Because once I...
Let's take a vote of the people. All right. Doug, you vote no. No, Eric the Midget. Even though you know he'll f*** it up, he'll lie.
I'm with Will on one. It's like 50-50.
I'm saying we go in. This is your option. We go into it knowing Eric is going to
totally screwed.
Eric is lying now. Eric just wants to get to the red carpet. Eric will not ask the questions.
He wants to meet celebrities.
He's going to start everything with like, "Hi, I'm Eric from the Howard Stern Show. I'm a big fan of yours. Can I ask you a crazy question?"
I really don't want to ask this, but
what was your favorite role?
Right.
He's not going to read the questions. He's going to go on his own agenda.
Was it Mike playing Dexter?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to, it's going to be horrible.
He'll have his own questions.
But is the horror funny?
No.
All right. So, Fred, you vote Eric no.
Absolutely
not.
I'm
going to go around.
I'll tell you one thing. If them thinks it's going to be a good interview, put up your money first. Little pitch, Eric, or whatever your name is, and then we'll pay you if it's worth anything.
All right. Fred says no. That's a no. All right.
No.
Doug?
I have to say no.
All right. Gary, what do you vote?
For all the reasons you just said, and because he annoys the shit out of me, I actually vote yes, because I think this will prove once and for all that he's incapable of following any directions, and then he leaves us alone.
Right.
So we're taking the hit. We're taking the hit, knowing that he's coming back with nothing, but then every time he calls, I can
how
say...
funny it'll be. We're having this discussion, and he's going to come back from the Emmys with nothing.
Right. But I think it's great.
But why waste the money?
There's no way he's going to be able to do it.
Because you know what, Fred? It's not what he doesn't get there. It's the whole experience. The trip. I can't bring a camera.
But we know the answer
We're going to get phone calls in the middle of the night.
But it's going to be
card doesn't
he
work.
actually is trying to convince us that he's going to carry this on.
And we're giving him a free trip.
But we all know
he's using
to the contrary.
He's
all
using
right. Gary votes yes.
I do.
Robin, your vote, please. We know he's lying. We know he's incapable.
Yeah.
And
I'm not lying. I watch.
Oh, stop it.
When have you ever told the truth?
I've seen correspondents do, this for Jimmy Kimmel, Lopez Tonight, and I really want to do this.
That's Johnny convincing you.
Right.
No,
you didn't think of that on your own.
He's like Sal.
Stop it.
He doesn't know he's a racist till somebody tells him.
Right.
Robin,
I'd
yes
say
or no?
yes.
You say yes. Wow.
Jesus.
That's a shock. All right, so far we have 2 no's and 2 yes. I'm going to put Will down as a yes. All right, Benji, you get a vote. Go ahead. Yes or no on Eric?
Definitely yes.
Why?
I believe in him, and I think he'll do a good job. Not for the reasons you're saying. I think he'll do a good job.
All right.
And if I'm not capable of taking direction, how did I do it on a TV show?
Because you didn't have to ask celebrities hard questions.
By the way, that show hasn't aired yet. Who knows what you did?
Yeah. Right. I heard they were,
You could have been a paperweight for all we know.
All right. Let me get some more votes
fucking
here.
Carried away with yourself, Olivier?
Jason, you want to vote?
And John Hine.
Jason, John Hine.
JD.
And Scott DePace because of his high IQ. Scott, while you're sitting there, what do you vote?
I definitely vote no.
Why? You're the smartest guy. Why?
He's horrible. Even if he does it, he probably, it won't even get the words out. It'll just be horrible.
It's just going to be pathetic.
All right, that's a no from a very intelligent guy.
Scott, go try to sell your video caddy or whatever it is.
Jason Kaplan.
I'm going with a no. I don't think it's worth it. I think we get to yell at Eric all the time for free anyway.
Right.
And listen, he's not going to care if he screws it up for us. He's just going to see it as, hey, I went to the Emmys and had a great time, and screw Howard. And
he's getting to see Kimmel and the other shows.
He's going to leave us holding an empty bag.
You're basically paying for his fun day in L.A.
All right, John Hine.
I think either way it's going to end up as a no. If you say yes, he'll screw it up. But my vote would be no, because I don't think Eric has been thankful enough for the opportunities had in the past. And a lot of times he changes his mind, and I don't know if he could help himself, but work in his own stuff if he actually did it. So, unfortunately, Eric, I'm going to have to give you a no vote.
All right, well said. And the final 2 votes from Richard and Sal. Richard and Sal come in, and JD gets a vote as well.
JD, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Will has
something to say.
make.
What if Eric were to agree to some punishment if he doesn't?
He won't.
Like if he has to fly.
Then he
he'll
won't
agree and he'll
go
lie.
through with that either.
Like he always does.
Right. All right. JD, what do you vote?
I say no. I'm tired of it, so he needs to learn a lesson.
And you also don't want to go through that bad tape. I know you.
Well, listen,
What if the guy Benji seems to feel Eric will go out there and hit a home run and ask all the questions, and he will be a phenomenon.
There's no way that can happen. No. Eric explained to us yesterday he can't read off a paper.
And by the
He's already insulting the
Robin,
question.
you voted yes.
But I'm voting for the debacle to be aired.
And by the time he finishes a couple words out of the sentence, the celebrity will be done with them and walk away.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
So you're totally cool with some of the questions will be offensive and you'll read them straight?
Yes.
No,
He's
I don't
lying.
believe him.
He can't.
I guarantee you he can't.
I say no.
All right. Finally, Richard and Sal, the final votes, and then I will vote, and then I'll add up the votes. There's been a very late swing in no's.
Oh.
I don't hold out much hope for Eric. I am going to vote yes that we send him because I think it'll be hysterical when he comes back.
I wish you hadn't said that because now Sal's going to vote with you.
No, he's not even listening.
Where is Sal? Where's Richard?
Quickly, Sal and Richard.
Get in here.
Sal, Richard, you have the... What is this? Why can't I get a hold of those two morons?
Richard's on his way, and Sal's not here today.
Oh, Sal's not?
All right, Sal's not here. Okay, you can vote for both of you, since you vote in a block.
No, I say no for Eric.
All right, that's 2 no's.
Richard, stop dieting.
Why?
You look terrible.
He looks terrible, fat and thin. So what does that say?
What am I supposed to do? I'm just trying to look healthy.
You look like an empty sack at this point.
I don't know. I think he looks better to me.
Yeah,
things are beginning to start hanging.
At least he's healthy.
Yeah, well,
I was thinking
I don't know if that's a healthy look. Because I think what he's doing is drinking and not eating.
All right, here we go. Here's the final tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'll count one. I'll count that as one.
What?
Richard's vote. Okay. I'm not going to, All right, so it's 7 no's. 1, 2, 3, 4 yeses.
Oh.
Eric, it's not happening. I tried. Eric?
I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, I voted yes.
I voted yes.
Thank you, Robin.
Yep. Gary even voted yes.
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
And Benji voted yes. That's it.
Thank you, Benji.
Oh, well.
Yeah. You had a good thing. You blew it.
You got to jump on opportunity. It only knocks once, they say.
Right. All right. Well, thank you anyway, though. Thanks for the offer. And maybe another time.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I quite frankly was reading a list of replacements for Eric.
Yeah.
And, some of those names are very funny.
Oh, yeah. Listen, there's no shortage of people to do this.
And I don't think Eric would be nearly that funny.
Eric will get up.
That's what he'll do.
Oh, I won't.
He will. Eric, I know you better than you know you. You're going to get on that red carpet. You're going to have a change of heart.
You're going to choke.
Yeah. And you're going to ask your unfunny questions.
Right.
I've had my change of heart. I want to do it.
Yeah. Well, I took a vote. I thought people would go for it.
And by the way, it's not lying. It's changing of the mind.
Right.
Yeah, but you could change your mind at the red carpet, and then we're screwed.
I would not do that.
Well, you don't have to convince us. We were for sending you. It's guys like Fred who don't want you.
Yeah, I'm not delusional.
Neither am I.
All right, thank you.
See, if you acted like this at the red carpet, then maybe you could go.
Right.
But I know you
balls
won't.
with us.
Because you lose your balls when you stand in front of celebrities.
All right. Hey, thanks, Eric. I can't spend any more time on this, but thank you for asking. Bye-bye. All right.
So I guess, we didn't check to see if he's actually going to get in the bee costume for Beezus.
That's up to him. I have nothing
No, he
to do
said
with
he
it.
wasn't going to turn down any more opportunities. So.
That he's turning down, I get a feeling. Wheels, go ahead.
Man, I can imagine him and Frado plotting this every day on the phone. Anyway, seriously, mind meld of 2 idiots.
The dirty details of Eric the Midget's purported promotion deal with online penny auction site Beezid. The alleged contract stipulates Eric and roommate Jan not only must wear Beezid clothing, costuming, or apparel, but if someone approaches Eric or Jan at a public event, they must respond with a buzz sound. And a Beezid logo and flag must be attached to Eric's wheelchair.
Wow. Well, that's a very, very heavy contract. Eric claims he didn't understand.
Now, speaking of red carpets, Gary, because, well, I'll try a segue there. Eric the Midget, well, you know, with Letterman, Mr. T. Come on, Will, don't give me that look.
Eric the actor.
Eric the actor, I should call him, because, well, now he's trying to get on the red carpet for the Emmys. He said at first he agreed that he would do what was asked. Then the other day he said he cannot do what was asked for a bunch of different reasons. One, but the primary one being he's worried about ruining any future relationships he may make in the business. And today he called in and all of a sudden he said he doesn't want to pass up the opportunity. He wants to be on that red carpet. And everyone was kind of on the fence about it, and Howard brought it to a vote, and I believe it was 7-4 no, but Will, you were one of the main proponents of putting Eric out on the red carpet, because I guess you think no matter what happens, it's a win.
I agree. I mean, that's exactly what it was. It's a numbers game. You look at it, you know, usually when people go and do these red carpet interviews, it's maybe a 50-50 chance that we come back with something good, and that might be a little optimistic. So with Eric, you know you're going to get something that's worth playing. You know, even if he sucks, even if he does his own questions. When he was reading his own questions on the air the other day, I mean, they were funny. It's funny just to yell at the little guy. So I think it's definitely a win-win for us, and better than any other option we have.
But with all the demands he makes, does he even get to the red carpet?
I think he gets there.
Yeah, and I think at this point he's starting to realize, well, I really want to do this, so maybe I have to play by their rules.
If he had to take a plane and stuff, but Sacramento to L.A. was 4 hours, 5 hours.
Right.
I mean, I think he can pull that one off.
What did you vote, Gary, and why?
I voted yes.
Because
I want to watch him crash and burn, so I don't have to take a shit anymore. My feeling was send him, let him hang himself, give him enough rope, let him hang himself, and then every time he busts my balls on the air, I could say, you can't be trusted to do anything, you suck. And if he proves me wrong, awesome. I got great tape.
Yeah, I sided with Fred. I said no because I just don't think he's grateful for anything. This is yet another opportunity that he's just, you know, it's got to have it his way.
But that's why he's great, because he's not grateful for anything, and he's so genuine about it.
Understood. And I said, even if you say yes, it's going to end up being a no because of what we just talked about. But it seemed like the person most adamantly against it was Doug Goodstein. Like
because it's costing Doug money. You know what I mean? In other words, Doug's hiring a crew for the red carpet, and then he was going to hire a crew to go with Eric from his house to the event. So if Eric's up any of that, it's hotel rooms, it's people you have to pay for the day. Like if Eric doesn't show up, he's got to pay a video guy and a sound guy for the whole day, which is probably like a couple $1,000s. If he sends somebody to go travel with Eric to make the trip to L.A., he's got to pay a guy, get him up to Sacramento, put him up in a hotel room. So Doug told me off the air, he goes, I just know he's going to cost me money to no end.
Now, if you missed it, here's a little bit of Eric agreeing or offering himself up for the red carpet.
I definitely I do not want any opportunities to pass me by from this point on. So I agree to do the red carpet event as is with questions and all.
Will says to me, we have to have him do it because you know he'll get up and it'll be the funniest thing ever.
See, I don't think he'll get up funny.
See, but you know, here's the thing with him. You know how like when you listen to Sal comes on the wrap-up show and he goes, you know, white women shouldn't drink because they end up with black guys. Then he comes back the next day and he goes, apparently I was wrong. He doesn't know he was wrong. Somebody told him he was wrong. That's what I get out of Eric. Eric hasn't had a change of heart. Someone has explained to him to have a change of heart, but he's still not on board.
Will he ever get on board? Fully?
I think, again, being out there, I sent a lot of people out there to do those interviews. I've done them myself. It ain't easy standing up in a crowd and being the asshole in the crowd, especially when you're on the red carpet. Everybody wants to make nice. Nobody wants to piss anybody off. If you're the idiot that pisses somebody off, then the celebrity moves ahead quickly and you fit up for everybody. So there's a lot of pressure doing that. And you know, if people start yelling at him, first of all, you start yelling at a guy in a wheelchair, you probably go to hell anyway. But if you start yelling at him, I don't know that he'll cave.
But since he's such a fan of the celebrities, will he be able to ask the tough questions, or will he distance himself from it? How do you think he'll handle it?
I think you started to say it during the show today. It's going to be a lot of, listen, I didn't write this question. I work for the Howard Stern show. They make me ask this. That. And by the time you get to that setup, the question's not funny anymore.
And he can't read off the paper, he was saying?
He just can't read.
Well, he said he has difficulty, remembering what the question is or reading, and then, multitasking, I guess, is the basic problem.
We should just make every question.
And simple math.
Yeah, what's 9 times 7 should be every question to every celebrity.
Jim in Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hey guys, man, I hope Howard, changes his mind again and lets Eric do these interviews, because that's really can't miss radio. You can't lose either way, whatever happens.
I agree. I'm on that bandwagon. Now Sal, Richard voted for Sal, but Sal wasn't here today. So Sal came in tomorrow and said, no, that's not my vote. That would make it 6-5. Then all Eric would have to do is convince one person to sway their vote, and Eric wins 6-5, and then he can go.
No,
well, I think
because 7-4.
It would be 7-5.
Oh, I thought it was 7-4 with the two votes.
But Eric could sway people. You never know, one way or the other. What are you going to say, Shul?
Well, I've had my run-ins with Eric in the past, and we haven't always gotten along. But I really, call me an idiot, but I really think he wants to be in entertainment so bad. He wants to be acknowledged somehow in the worst way. And he even brought up to me about, I was thinking about it, he said, and Stuttering John going out and asking these questions and being the asshole didn't hurt him any. He landed a pretty good gig and made some good money afterwards. And, I think you have a point, Gary, with sometimes he has to be told that he did something wrong or that he screwed something up. But I agree with this caller. It's a win-win for us. So we pay for a hotel room, so what? The content you get out of that is, it's gold.
And you know what's going to happen? It's going to have long-lasting repercussions, meaning Eric will blame us in 3 years for not getting work because he insulted the fifth lead in One Tree Hill.
Well, when I first talked to him yesterday, his take was, originally he said, I don't want to do it because I don't want to screw up any possible acting gigs. So I said, Eric, how long have you been calling into the show? He said, close to 8 years. I said, how many acting gigs have you gotten in 8 years? He said, 2.
Right.
I said, I don't think you have too much to worry about,
And we were responsible for both of them.
Absolutely, which is what I told him.
And by the way, the line of the day, once again, goes to Mr. Fred Norris when we talked about, what was he on Fringe? Fred goes, we haven't seen it yet, for all we know you were a paperweight.
Fred gets so angry with Eric. He lights up.
And then Eric left me all these angry messages because I said, hey, if Eric's listening, you'll call into the wrap-up show. And he left me a voicemail about what a moron I am, how I'm so stupid. I must have cheated on the IQ test because he has to sleep. Why would he be up during the wrap-up show? And I'm like, well, why would you be up for anything? You don't do anything. He's the busiest unemployed person I've ever met.
Mike and Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, I got a couple things. I wouldn't let Eric the Midget do anything. Like Gary just said, how he's going to be a lot of well, I didn't answer, this isn't my question. I think he'll push out unless you guys tell him. Make sure he has to say, I'm from the Howard Stern Show, not I'm from Sirius Satellite Radio.
No, you want him to say he's from Sirius Satellite Radio, not the Howard Stern Show, because then once you hear Howard Stern, in people's minds they go, oh, it's Howard, and then they know something weird's coming. The whole point is for wacky questions to come from the odd guy in the wheelchair.
Right, and we've, as a show, that's never happened. You guys never sent a handicapped person out to really ask questions. I'm dying to see what celebrity would be a big enough asshole to, yell at him or scold him. I think, if he does pull him off, they're not going anywhere.
If he does it right, someone will tip him over.
I agree.
A lot of people wrote in, they think Eric the Midget would be outrageous on the red carpet, that I should reconsider, send him anyway. Who cares?
He's never going to make it to the red carpet.
They want this thing to be carried out. And then there are more people saying, what the hell is wrong with you? How can you keep putting this no-talent piece of retarded midget on the air?